Hello guys, welcome to your Daily Dose of Awesome. I believe we are live. So Daily Dose of Awesome, you're live 15 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get started right. Today's topic will probably be probably the most valuable topic or lesson that a network marketer could learn today, especially the modern network marketer who's just getting started or wanting to figure out how to use technology and the internet to get ahead. The topic, simple. How to grow your network marketing business using the internet. My name is Ferny Ceballos. I'm a lead generation and online marketing expert specializing in helping home business owners and entrepreneurs, network marketers, direct sellers, affiliate marketers, and online marketers multiply their incomes using the power of internet technology. And so the reason I want to address this topic today, one, because it's one of the most sought after topics in network marketing. In fact, I had a conversation recently, and let me just refresh my phone here, make sure I can see your guys' comments. There we go. Yes, I can. Awesome. Marketing. Fantastic. All right, I can see you guys. All right. So I had a conversation on Friday with a top earner in a network marketing company. She's currently she's hit about $500,000 in commissions per year, which is really impressive. So it's kind of funny, the conversation where I'm looking at her, I'm like, wow, I'm very impressed with what you did offline, because I'm an online guy, and she's looking at me, and she's like blown away by what I can do on the internet. So I'm like, well, we should probably work together. But the conversation was very interesting because she had basically hit a wall in her business. Her goal was to hit 7 figures, and she had pretty much hit a wall and was looking to kind of move things to the next level and do things in a more professional way. And so we talked about the power of being able to do things on the internet. And basically, being able to build on the internet falls into two categories. It falls into one, the technology aspect of it, and the other is the strategy. So if you actually look at the description in this on this video, whether you're watching it live or a recording of it. Hey, what's up, guys? Hi, Cynthia. How's it going? If you look at the links, I actually put 2 links there. One is titled "How to Transfer Old School." Let me see. How to transfer old school prospecting and recruiting and team building techniques using internet automation to the internet. And the other one is 3 proven ways to grow a network marketing business using the internet. The first one has to do with replacing things that you're already doing in your network marketing efforts, replacing those efforts using internet-based technologies. So rather than being out and about, whether it be prospecting or, at hotel meetings or whatever, that you can pretty much still do those activities using internet technology, be able to basically stay home and actually, fulfill the promise of this industry, which is actually have a home-based business, as opposed to being out and about and away from your family and your home. And so that's number one. It's about replacing what you currently do and moving into actually having a home-based business. The other has to do with pretty much recruiting strategies exclusively. Now let me first talk about the technology aspect of it, and of course you can go into the links above. I highly recommend you read both of them. Again, meaty content. There's no opt-in required. It's completely free. You can go through it. And so the first piece of content on how to transfer old school recruiting, prospecting, and team building techniques used to the internet. So I talk about invitation. So being able to send an invitation, as before was you had to pick up the phone call. Now you can send a text message, a direct message on any type of social media site, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it. You have a multitude of ways to actually reach out to people. So if you want to do active prospecting, then essentially you have the technologies to be able to use those things as well. And frankly, millennials probably know how to use those things better than any multimillionaire upline that you may have. So there's that. There's also about sharing materials. When you used to have to hand the CD to somebody or a DVD so they can learn more about what you have. So kind of prime them before you actually present to them, whether it be one-on-one or a group hotel meeting, whatever. And so Before you used to hand somebody a CD. Now you can send them a link, and you can use any type of online technology, whether a website, link, whatever, to properly present your material, and therefore you don't have to pay the money I used to pay handing out CDs and DVDs. One-on-ones can now happen over Skype or Hangout as opposed to, actually sitting in person at a coffee shop. Why is that important? Well, if you're at a coffee shop, you're probably going to buy coffee. You might not even be compelled to buy the prospect coffee. So that immediately is going to cost you money. Driving to there costs you time. In investing in gasoline, driving anywhere costs you money. So, doing one-on-ones over the phone or over a Skype or Hangout actually allows you to be more efficient because you can schedule things back to back if you need to, and set those things up as opposed to spending an afternoon with one single person. You can spend an afternoon talking to multiple people back to back using a multitude of technologies like Skype or Hangouts. Showing the plan. Now people can actually show up on webinars. What's up, Tan? How you doing, man? Or Tan, sorry. Tan. Wonton. What's up, Wonton? And so, also, showing the plan. I used to drive hours to go see a presentation, whether it was to take people to that presentation, and I tell you, they weren't too happy driving 2 hours to see a presentation. Or whether it be locally, whatever, that still takes an entire afternoon. Showing the plan to somebody now is extremely efficient. You can do it over a webinar. You can do it over Hangout, but also if you're upline, if you as a leader wanted to show a webinar to your entire team, and be able to have everybody kind of focus their efforts on getting the people they know on that one webinar, you could have a webinar for your entire team, and have 30, 40, 50, 100, 1,000 people. We've done it. We've had 1,000 people on a single webinar watching our presentation. And so now you can focus those efforts on an online webinar scheduled at a certain time. No one has to drive anywhere. They're focused and sitting there. And then you could also, there's technology so you can interact with them. And if you want to be really ambitious as a leader, you can actually schedule webinars back to back or throughout the day, so that if a person can't make a certain time, they could actually make the other time. So you have a lot of flexibility as a leader using webinar technology in order to show your business to multiple people at the same time. So training kits. Now you can set up basically online websites that are private to deliver training kits to make sure your people are properly getting started, as opposed to what you used to have them do is, one, have them spend more money to buy a bunch of CDs and a bunch of books and a big box of stuff. I still have my big box of stuff that I got started with in this industry, and that big box of stuff cost me money. I went through all of it. Unfortunately, it didn't teach me much, but that's another story. But if you're training you're teaching your people good stuff, then you're gonna have these training kits. Now those training kits can disappear, and you can use the internet, mainly sites, private sites that you can deliver all your videos and content to. Save your people money. It's like there's no rule that says you have to charge your downline money for certain training. In fact, you probably want to make it as easy as possible for consume this training, so that you can actually start making your commissions as their upline leader. Any live training like this, you can use a live Hangout probably to present your presentation to the public, or you can use again, webinar technology or other private webinar technologies to actually deliver training, live training to your team, make announcements, have those team meetings. Time management, yes. Robert is saying this video is about time management. Sort of. I'm talking about using technology more efficiently, but that actually, you're right, does translate to time management. So, live training. Also, building community. One of the most effective tools right now that even a lot of old school networkers are now using are Facebook groups to build community, to build camaraderie among their team. So everyone that joins their team joins this Facebook group. And that's where people can get real-time feedback and support each other. And it's extremely powerful. We use that in our community here, Elite Marketing Pro, and it's become a game changer for us. It's a direct line between myself, the leader, and our entire team and community. And so that's what Facebook groups actually allow you to do. In fact, I was just talking to a seven-figure earner, Kevin Latmore. That was a key part of his strategy for building quickly. He built a seven-figure income in less than 10 months, and a big part of that was using Facebook groups to kind of rally, corral people and encourage people and deliver real-time announcements to them, as well as getting feedback from the team as they were building. If they had questions, they had that support right there and then. And it wasn't just you as the leader or him as a leader answering the questions. It was the entire team, chipping in and helping each other out, therefore leveraging his time as well. Finally, I'm going to move into the actual strategy part of it. But cold market prospecting, before and still is for a lot of people, done at malls, out in public places, all that type of stuff. I hated that. I mean, I did it very well. I knew how to lure people and draw them in and kind of close the deal using cold market prospecting. But I never liked it. I just thought it was just really creepy in some ways to be out in a public place and always having that hidden agenda behind in the back of your head. On everyone you're talking to is essentially a target for your company, and I didn't like living like that. So what replaces that with the internet? Well, there's actually 3 different strategies, and if you look at the second link above in the description, it's 3 proven ways to grow a network marketing business using the internet. The first 2 are active prospecting techniques. So the first two of those are active prospecting. The first has to do with actually, prospecting, using the same strategy for prospecting and actually, approaching the cold market online. So figuring out ways of connecting with people through social media, and once you connect with them, you can pretty much, begin that conversation. Now, online, I have to warn you, it's a little different because a lot of people are doing this. So you have to actually genuinely have an interest in people, and you have to be willing to play the long game, in my opinion. Now, this is not in the actual content itself, so that's what I'm telling you now. You have to be willing to foster real relationships with people and not be so jumpy to kind of jump to the sex, so to speak. Actually, take an interest in the person and see if it actually is a fit. See if they have an issue or problem in their life where what you have can actually help them. And so being willing to kind of play that long game and form those relationships over a long period of time. Will some people be ready now? Yes. Will some people be ready later? Yes. You have some people be ready much later? Yes. And that's what you have to be willing to do and accept without being a creepy, pestering person. So that's the basically social media prospecting. Now, there's a great tip on how to make this a lot easier inside of the content in terms of who you actually target. So your number one, your first priority in terms of people you want to speak to it's such a simple strategy. It'll probably help you jumpstart your efforts if you want to actually do active prospecting. And so go check that out in the link above. That's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 is it's called the mousetrap method. And the mousetrap method, it's exactly kind of like what it sounds. Thank you, Betsy. The mousetrap method is like it sounds. It's like you kind of just set it and you wait. And so what that is, using social media, it's basically using case studies and extraordinary results that you've produced in your life or you produce in the lives of the people you're working with, and you post that on social media. Now, talking about how much money you help somebody make or how much money you made is one way of doing it, but that's really weird, and it'll probably upset a lot of people around you, your friends and family that are watching you on Facebook. If you're all of a sudden talking about money and stuff, because just people have beliefs about talking too openly about money and the money you're making and all that stuff, and so that might create some issues, but it's up to you whether you want to do it. I know people that are doing that successfully. It is limiting, however. So this strategy can get you results, but it is not scalable, so it won't allow you to grow very much. But it is duplicatable and effective. So you talk about money. The other thing that you can actually do is talk about the results from your product. And so actually, put something together that looks really nice, that shows a before and after, whether it be weight loss or something else. Skincare, makeup, you can basically demo products through pictures and post the case studies on the internet, and people will just naturally, if they're interested, they'll go, oh, that's interesting. I want to reach out to this person and learn more. And so that's the mousetrap method. Again, you can get more details through the training above in the link. But that's essentially how those two methods work. So those two are active prospecting methods. The third method is what we're really good at, attraction marketing, and using passive lead generation strategies, using the Facebook ad platform to attract people to you. You know, you put out an ad, you target them specifically because you know they have an interest in certain things. You put out an ad, and they actually, people, you know, throughout the day and while you're sleeping, are requesting information about what you have, your product, opportunity, etc. And they're the ones taking the action because you targeted them so well. You found the people that are actually interested in what you got, and you don't have to do any active prospecting. You don't have to send any direct messaging. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you had to do is just basically use the powerful ad platform inside of Facebook and attract them to you. Every single day, my business generates 300 to 500 leads per day. That's prospects interested in what I have. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to join, doesn't mean they're going to buy something, but they're interested in what I have. 30 to 50 of them every single day will buy something from me, will become customers. And that is extremely powerful. And I'm not lifting the finger to actively bring these people in. Now, I've set things up and I continue to maintain those things, and I do work a little bit. But, you know, those customers are coming in every single day without me basically actively selling them. Now, every single month, about 70 to 100 of them become serious business builders. So that is a powerful thing to be able to say. Now, you getting started probably won't be producing the crazy results I'm producing using the internet. That's strategy number 3. You know, passive prospecting. However, you know, you have to get started now. You can start generating leads in as little as 2 weeks using our system, and have actual people to talk to. And we even teach you how to cover your advertising cost, especially if the product you're selling inside of your network marketing opportunity is not sufficient to cover your costs. So profit margins are everything. If you're going to be spending any little money on advertising, you want to make sure you recoup that investment. And so most network marketing products don't allow you to cover that cost. So we show you a way to cover that cost in a way that doesn't jeopardize your business at all, and jeopardize your pocketbook at all. So that's strategy number 3, using attraction marketing, using online advertising methods. Specifically, the most powerful one is Facebook right now, to attract people to you. I'll give you an example of one way to do it. Doing these Facebook Lives right now. These Facebook Lives are live, they're free, but you know, at some point over the next few days, I'll actually ask Facebook to show it to more people. And I'll pay as little as a penny per view. So I'll pay a penny to have somebody view this video. So, you know, that for me, that is worth it, because it gives me more exposure to more people. Now, I'm not going to be, you know, there's no hard selling on this video here. I'm not telling you to go buy anything. But imagine if you can pretty much have a video, show it to as many people as possible for a penny a view, and tell them to take a certain action which helps you generate a prospect, a lead for your business, that you then have the ability to talk to and follow up with. You know, that's really cool. So that's attraction marketing. So go read the content above. That's all I can say. I only have 15 minutes here. It'll probably take you a little longer to go through that content, but it's free. It'll help you do what you need to do. First and foremost, replace the inefficient activities you're currently doing in your business using internet-based technology, so you become efficient and work from home. The second is a strategy for recruiting using social media. The first two, a lot of my friends use, I don't use. The third one is the one is my favorite, which I use every single day, and I generate hundreds of leads even while I sleep or do other stuff. You know, so that's it for today. That's today's live. Check out the content linked above. Cynthia, thank you so much. Awesome, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. What's up, Betsy? Betsy, yes, this is very helpful, especially when you're starting off. So let me give you guys all a thumbs up here. Awesome. So if nothing else, guys, I'm gonna log off, and you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a very special guest. Take care, everybody.